Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dragagon, and this is Gregtech New Horizons. So, I haven't done much with the inside of my base lately, but there were a couple of things that I did get accomplished between the last video and this video. Namely, up here, I set up over there a diesel fuel production center. I can stick plain oil on one side, and then I'm using the oil sands on the other, and then using my advanced distillery, basic chemical reactor, advanced mixer, a fluid canner, another basic distillery, basic chemical reactor, and I've already got a fair amount of diesel built into this fluid tank. One of the other things I did, you'll notice over there, I've gotten that all shaved off, and that's because if I pull up the map, I have cleared out another 3 chunks and ran it all the way north to my coastline and flattened that all out. I also moved my oil. It was on a ramp that was leading up from the base up over here, and instead now I just have it sitting out on the ground. So that is right over there. So now it's down closer to the ground so that maybe I can just run some pipe into the base. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this all yet. I do have some goals that I am looking at doing. The first one being, I think I'm going to use part of this over here and the water that's over here in order to make a fish oil farm. That way I can stick a bunch of fishers out into the middle of, let's say, this chunk here, have the resources brought over, and start being able to use that to make fish oil. I also want to lay out an area where I can build a farm so that I can do peanuts in order to do the seed oil, and then have, the both of those come over here and start being processed and get ready for making biodiesel so that then I can use it to make the cetane boosted. Another one of the things that I want to do is over in the multi-block goals. I am looking at building this, the bronze steam boiler, so that I can start to do something a little bit different than what I have right now, which is my railcraft boilers over here, especially since I will have the pyrolyzed oven up and running soon. So it'd be nice to break all that stuff down, maybe rework my steam, especially since this thing claims that one bronze boiler can power, 10 basic steam turbines. So I would definitely like to have 10 basic steam turbines up and running. I'd really like to go after the steel one, but the steel one with its steel boiler needs the HV tier chips, and the few that I have right now I am working for the implosion compressor. So those are 2 things that once I can get a little bit further into HV, I'll be working on those. I did end up completing a couple of quests while I was in the nether. I completed my nether rack, or my nether quartz quest. I also ended up making the chandelier while I was fooling around. I completed the electrotine battery just so that my jetpack would be available to start getting into the jetpacks, which would be nice. And my other big focus is going to be here in Project Red. I want to go and automate my diesel production using the chips and stuff so that it'll be a little bit easier to start getting diesel fuel run around to different MV not boilers. I wish I could talk today. The power generators, those advanced generators that provide MV power. So those are pretty much my goals. I'm going to go ahead and actually come down here, and I'm going to just grab this guy here. So we have the diesel done. I have the advanced assembler done. And I have the pyrolyzed oven ready to go. So what I want to look at is the fisheries for seed oil. I want to look at getting the other farm components up and running. for the, sorry, that's for fish oil. For seed oil, I want to get that bronze boiler going. The advanced chemical reactor, advanced fluid solidifier, those will be nice. Let's see here. I want to get the, I would like to get the advanced bending machine done. The advanced bending machine is necessary for making those the dense plates, basically combining multiple sets of plates into the dense plates. It'll help speed up a couple of things. I believe, I think the hoppers maybe use it. I know there's a couple of things that I've been wanting to build that need that advanced bending machine if I don't want to just hammer them together with a hammer. So those things, I want to set up the pyrolyze oven. Let's see here. And then, so fish oil, farm components, seed oil, bronze boiler, advanced chemical reactor, advanced bending machine, pyrolyze oven. One of the other things I did work on was I was working on my apomancy. I went ahead and finished out the rest of the essences so that I can use the magic frames to do stuff with it. I got the thaumium scoop. Not really a whole lot else there. I do want to focus on getting the Essentia distillation done. So let's pull that up real quick. I want to do my Essentia, I'm just going to call it a furnace. There we go. So the Essentia furnace, advanced fluid solidifier. Let me just double check. Project Red. Can't believe I almost forgot about that. And so that'll take care of the fish oil, the seed oil. I think I've got everything necessary for that. Let me just double check that. I believe I got that quest done, and I think that opens up more stuff. Come over here. All three of those guys. Yep, there we go. Biofuels. And it'll start with collecting 64 plant balls by compressing these things in an LV compressor. Oh, and it wants me to make 4 MV compressors for the biodiesel line, so I may work on that after a bit. Let's get you, and you there. All right, so I think I've got my work cut out for me. 4 MV compressors, and then biodiesel. So those are the list of things that hopefully I will accomplish. I know I won't get them all this episode, but it is what I want to get going. The next time you see the base, this grass that's all out over here hopefully will be covered in either this this Agon colored material or maybe cobblestone. I do want to start working on getting the concrete up and running so that I can quickly run across the base. So yeah, looking forward to rearranging everything and trying to get stuff set up so that I can move a little further in MV. This feels like a plateau point where I'm trying to build up the resources and build out the machines to help me more quickly build out more machines. Oh, that's one other thing I did end up doing, I think off camera. I ended up creating all 8 electrical conductive iron and pulsating iron ingots. And trying to get into Ender.io. I would like to make an Enderman farm using the powered spawner. So that's on my list of much later stuff to do. So yeah, I will look forward to seeing you back here shortly. right. Well, that quick mess was getting 2 maintenance hatches, 2 input hatches for liquids, 2 output hatches for liquids, 1 output bus for items, which will go with the pyrolyzed oven, 2 input buses for items, 1 for each, and then the muffler hatch. Earlier I made the 3 bronze pipe casings, 4 bronze fireboxes, 32 of those guys. The last thing I need left is to put down this stuff and get my large bronze boiler. And so that should about complete the large bronze boiler, and that also gives me the extra pieces I needed for my pyrolyzed oven. So I'm going to find a place to get those set up, and ooh, this would be nice. I would like a way to automate turning on and off that thing. So we'll look at that after a bit, but I'm going to find a place to get these guys settled in and ready to use for full-time production. See you in a bit. All right, I am just taking my time right now making my farm hatch, my farm control. Let's see here. Farm hatch, farm control, farm valve, those in the ring, dink, 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 that guy, those guys, get that one put in, there we go, and while that's cooking up, get this other one here, which is gears, and the other one, okay. And there we go. So there's all of those, and as soon as this is done, that will complete all 4 of the farm quests and give me enough stuff to actually make 2 farms. And so now I can start focusing on a little bit of the other stuff like the farm logic, maybe get these different tubes completed and out of the way. Yeah, well on our way to getting our first farm. I'm just going to stick these guys in here because I will get to those soon. I've made the 24 wrought iron frames that I need for my fisheries. The only thing I'm waiting on now is I need more oxygen in order to make more steel in order to make those into 24 fisheries so that I can start getting my fish farms up. I still haven't found a place for my pyrolyzed oven. It's still sitting here in my chest. Same thing with my bronze boiler, just sitting here right now. So still looking for a place for those. I want to put it someplace where it's going to be out of the way but close to the tree farm. So that will be up next on my list. You'll probably join me again once I have those guys actually up and running. Alright, back for one last update. I've gone ahead and I've made another group of farm blocks so that I can actually make 2 farms. I'm looking to make 1 tree farm to replace my Steve's Cart farm, and I'm looking to make a second farm which will be peanut farm in order to gather the seed oil by doing peanuts. In addition to that, I now have everything I need done. That was a lot of steel in order to get all those steel bars plus those wrought iron frames to make a stack of 24 fish catchers. I also already made the 24 hoppers, and so that's pretty much everything I wanted to get done this evening. I've put my other stuff away in this box. I will be after I stop recording this video, I am going to be setting these guys up along with the 2 sets of farms. I may end up needing, I probably have to actually go in and do this farm logic quest, and I'm assuming there's going to be some other quests in here for the other chips like the advanced logic chips and stuff like that. But anyway, just trying to get that to where I can get that peanut farm going. So I'll probably do that off camera and then have all that set up and actually be done with this. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, where hopefully I will have a little bit more of a handle on my fish oil and seed oil. Till then.